Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm trying to like channel my island vibes, in this outfit with my like sunglasses, palm leaf, and a little net summer beach kimono type thing. Anyway, as you may have been able to tell from the title of this video, it's all about Barbados today. I loved Barbados. Went there twice last year, not because I'm rich, because I'm not. I won a trip and the flights and the hotel were included, but I couldn't get them at the same time because of like the hotel being closed for renovations and not being able to book the flights in peak season. So I had to like split the trip and just go twice. What can you do? It wasn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I wanted to do a travel vlog because like my main thing is travel, but because we've been stuck inside at the moment, I've just been doing try-ons, which are actually really, really fun and I love them and will definitely keep doing them. But I thought I needed to throw in more of my travel personality here. So it's time for a travel vlog. Okay, let's do Wait, we can't do this yet. I need to remind you that you need to like this video and subscribe and click the little notifications bell. Please, please, please. And thank you. It really helps me out. Make sure that YouTube knows that I'm not terrible and that I am regularly producing content and you guys don't hate it. Okay, let's go. Let's get into this Barbados video.
When I first visited Barbados, I stayed in the Coconut Court Hotel in Hastings, and this is the view. Literally walk right out of the hotel and this is what you're seeing. It's so stunning.
Where we stayed in around Hastings, actually basically from the hotel that I stayed on the first time, the Coconut Court, to the Blue Orchid, there's like this huge boardwalk right around the water, and it's so nice, and there's never that many people there either. It feels like sort of secret, and if you get onto that, it's like such a lovely walk, and that's also where the like most scenic KFC in the world is. So if you just keep walking along that boardwalk, there's loads of really nice little places and like restaurants and bars, and it's just right along the sea. It's such a nice walk.
So this is the view from the boardwalk from the Coconut Court Hotel to the Blue Orchid. Look at the colour of that sea. The Blue Orchid Hotel had this amazing sun deck at the back, and this is the view. So this was the sunset every night at the Blue Orchid. Oh my god, my mind was blown. This was the private beach belonging to the Blue Orchid Hotel, and like there were so many turtles hatching on the beach here. So magical. Waking up to these views every morning at the Blue Orchid was just unreal, and it was actually like the cheapest hotel on the one of the cheapest hotels on the island, and it had like self-catering facilities and you got these insane views. So I would like highly recommend it if you are traveling to Barbados. We really enjoyed our time there. Then there's like lots of wildlife on the island. So obviously these are the crabs. Every morning they were there, just crawling along the deck. There are also so many turtles.
Guys, you won't believe what happened. I was walking down the road just to go and get dinner, and there was a tiny baby turtle on the side of the road. Got completely lost, supposed to be going towards the sea. So anyway, I picked him up and brought him to some volunteers on the beach.
When I got to the beach, there was like a whole box full of baby turtles because apparently they collect them to release them in like a safe environment so that they're not getting like distracted by the lights or like attacked by predators. So yeah, I was just really lucky that I got to like pick up this little guy and put him in a box with all his like friends and release him to his freedom. This is pretty much what we saw nearly every morning at the Blue Orchid. They were like baby hatchlings just making their way to freedom.
I will absolutely never, ever, ever, ever get over that tiny baby turtle rescue moment. It was one of the best moments of my life, one of the most incredible travel memories or stories I have, and honestly, like, where else was this gonna happen? It's such a cool experience, like holding a baby turtle in my hand, and I didn't even film it for social media. I'm so proud of myself. I was like, no, I need to get this baby turtle where he needs to go. I'm not taking my phone out just to film this while this baby turtle has a place to be. And I was so lucky that those volunteers were on the beach already with the boxes and stuff, so perfect timing.
This is what I'm assuming my baby turtle friend turned into. This is like a full-grown sea turtle. Like we saw so many of these just walking down the beach. This is actually at the Coconut Court Hotel beach. So many, just because there's a little sheltered bay area. Of course, there are like plenty of things for you to do in Barbados. For instance, you should check out the most scenic KFC in the
Possibly
world.
the most scenic KFC in the world. Look at that view. Just chilling in KFC.
One of Barbados's main tourist attractions is Harrison's Cave, which is basically a giant limestone cave full of stalactites and stalagmites, and you take a little tram through. Even just outside the cave is in this beautiful gully full of like plants and butterflies. There are loads of lovely, like when you do get inside the cave, there's loads of lovely pools like the one you see in the photo there. If you're like into geology, this will be incredible for you. It was really fun to do. Another amazing place we visited during my trip to Barbados was a place called Naniki.
So we're walking in a rainforest at the moment at Naniki Resort. It's like an eco lodge resort, and they have this incredible forest full of cabbage palms.
There were huge millipedes on the ground, there were termite mounds, there were monkeys in the trees. It was like a totally different side to beach Barbados. Like huge palm trees, just really nice to get up in the mountains and check out something that wasn't just on the coast. They do really cool treatments as well.
On a catamaran cruise, a sunset catamaran cruise with pool running, and yeah, it included 2 snorkel spots, and now we're going to the beach to have a dinner buffet. But look at the view. So we're just waiting for sunset now. Nearly there. Whole point of this catamaran cruise.
So the Cool Runnings Catamaran Sunset Cruise was basically a booze cruise with like incredible views. You could snorkel with turtles at one of the stops. You can just jump off the boat and swim. Like it stopped in really beautiful bays. The food was really good and the cocktails were free flowing.
I absolutely love distillery tours, like any kind of distillery tour, whether it's whiskey or rum or whatever, gin. But this Mount Gay rum distillery tour was just so good. Like our guide was amazing. She had so much energy. She obviously was like a local woman and she told us so much about the island. It was just so good. Like it felt like I was getting a tour of the island as well as learning all about the rum, and learning about the culture and stuff. It tasted delicious, of course. We got to taste so much rum. Like definitely was a little bit past tipsy by the end of that tour. I'd say I had at least 6 or 7 drinks, so that's a lot for me, and I would definitely recommend it if you're literally just going to do one thing in Barbados other than sit at the beach and get in the water. Then you should do the Mount Gay rum distillery, 100%.
I always say that I was like a pirate in another life, so I absolutely loved this experience. I love rum, and Mount Gay is the world's oldest commercially run rum distillery, so that was pretty cool too. Like despite the face I make in this video, I actually loved it. This was probably like my 5th drink, so I was just a bit like gone here.
Obviously there are like so many more things that you can do in Barbados. I was only there for like a week at a time, and it is a pricey enough destination, so I wasn't like dropping all my money. So I like to just do like maybe 2 touristy things and then chill, or kind of wander around and discover like cool places to eat, but not actually do like structured tourist activities. So like that's why we only did a few things. But there are so many more things that you could do. Like you can go see Rihanna's house. Like how cool is that? What else do I need to tell you about Barbados? This is another really cool thing. Barbados is the only airport that I've ever arrived at where there's a person waiting for you when you get off the plane to give you like a cup of water or a little juice cocktail thing, which is like, or a little bottled water. It's so cool. I've never arrived in an airport where there's like free refreshments for you when you arrive. I guess because maybe they only have a set number of flights each day, like they're able to do that. But yeah, amazing. Such a cool welcome. And because it's so hot when you get off the plane, like, you know, it's obviously a bit of a shock to the system, so maybe that's why they give it to you, or they know that you might be waiting for a while in the passport control immigration line, which is like, listen, I'm gonna be honest, love Barbados, but the whole passport immigration thing is a bit mad in the airport, and can take a while and be a bit frustrating. It's not the most organized, but it's island time. You've got to just, you know, you're on holiday, just relax, chill, it's fine. Yeah, so it's a bit like just like not complete chaos. I've definitely been in worse airports, but it's a bit chaotic in the airport. But the fact that they give you like a little free drink when you get off the plane really helps. Yeah, a lot of people like were kind of challenging me about going to Barbados. They were like, is it safe? Should you be going? La la la. I mean, I guess I get that question about a lot of places that I would consider safe, but Barbados has never been on my radar for a destination that's unsafe. I never would have thought of it as unsafe, so I was really surprised when people kept asking me that, and I was like, like, what are you hearing? Where did you get this information? But anyway, I didn't have any problems at all. Like everyone, the taxi drivers, like the guys who worked in the hotel, the people like in the supermarkets, everyone was super friendly. I really enjoyed like my time there. I just found them really, really welcoming and kind and like proud of, you know, where they were from, and really friendly and fun and like lighthearted. I don't know. And I walked from our hotel to Bridgetown like through some not so touristy places and never had a problem. Also like walked out around at night, never had a problem. Like, I mean, you might get people beeping, but you get that at home anyway. And there are these little like local buses that are sort of minivans that you can just pay like, I don't know, like $1 or $2 to get to where you need to go. And they're really local, and they will beep at anyone that they see walking down the path, like as a sort of, do you need a lift type of thing. But there's nothing like sinister in it. They're just checking if you wanted a ride, because that's how they pick up people. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, I didn't have any problems at all anywhere. Like, I felt as safe in Barbados as I do at home. So yeah, that's definitely not something that I would worry about there.
Sunset in Barbados is amazing. This is a sunset at Coconut Court, and the next one coming up is a sunset at Blue Orchid. Oh my god, you can see why I love Blue Orchid. Like, it's my favorite, don't want to say, but yeah, I loved it.
I think that's everything. I could probably talk for like a half an hour more about Barbados, but yeah, to keep it short, it's a beautiful island full of lovely, lovely people with stunning seas and lots of turtles, and I had an absolutely incredible time there. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I'd love if you give it a little thumbs up, and subscribe down below and click the little notifications bell too. Yeah, I've got all my usual social media links, little bio, a bit about my Patreon down below, which, you know, if you do decide to sign up to, you get exclusive content and you get to see my videos early, and it's from as little as like $2, I think. Yeah, so that's enough about that. I think that's all. If you have any questions about Barbados or would like to know anything about my trip or about me travel blogging or how it works or anything like that, just leave me a comment below. I love getting comments from you guys. I love suggestions. I'll try and answer as best I can. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now. I have been filming for so long right now. Okay, thanks again for watching. Really, really appreciate it. And you guys are the best. Stay safe and keep living your best quarantine life. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye.